Hey folks, I'm Troy and you're watching TroyTube. As you probably know, we recently added ThermoFlex Plus to our offerings for our heat transfer vinyl solutions on our website. We're going to apply that to a shirt and talk about ThermoFlex Plus in a moment, so stay tuned. ThermoFlex Plus is an excellent choice for heat transfer vinyl to add to apparel or anything else that you can put heat transfer vinyl on. Some of the reasons are that it's soft and it has a matte finish. It literally really feels like it's part of the garment when you press it on, and it's easy to work with, easy to cut, easy to weed. It is pressed at about 320 to 330 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little bit hotter. So if you're using anything like a tri-blend that has rayon in it or something that's heat sensitive, you want to be very careful. Apply at lower temperatures with multiple presses, like 5 seconds for 3 or 4 presses at maybe 300 degrees to keep from scorching your material. Cotton poly blends, anything that's not heat sensitive like that, 320 to 330 with 15-second pressing time, warm peel, and your garments will look wonderful. They feel really soft in the hand, and so today we're going to apply that. This is a shirt that's 50-50 cotton and polyester. So I'm going to cut this on a Cricut Maker and put our logo on it for you and let you see what it looks like. Alright, we'll get started here in Cricut Design Space by uploading our image, which is an SVG file of our logo. And I'll just drag and drop the SVG file onto the screen and upload it, and then we can insert that right into our design canvas. And we're going to make this a fairly small logo. It's going to be like a 4-inch chest size logo on the right chest area of the shirt. So we'll adjust that, and this logo in particular is an SVG, so it is multiple objects and it is different colors. We're just going to do this in one single color of ThermoFlex. So for now we're going to right click and we're going to attach this and make it all one color. We're actually going to cut this in beige and apply it to that it's kind of a heathered maroon color shirt for the most part. So we'll cut this out and weed and apply it. Then, of course, since we're doing heat transfer vinyl, we want to mirror the cut so that it's backwards. And we'll cut this out. And we should be able to use everyday iron-on just fine with this material. We're using a fine point blade, and we're going to leave fast mode off, although we could probably use fast mode on this if we wanted to. It's just a small image and not necessary. Now when we apply this to our mat, a lot of people get in the habit of saying shiny side down for heat transfer vinyl, and I've always been a little bit against that because not all heat transfer vinyl has a shiny and dull side. With this particular line, ThermoFlex Plus, the carrier sheet is shiny, and the adhesive side, which is the back side, is dull, so that is applicable here. But there are some where the adhesive side is glossy, so it's kind of hard to tell, and there are some with frosted carrier sheets that make it even more difficult sometimes. So one of the things I like to tell people is to pick the corner of it a little bit. And when you pick the corner of it, you see the clear carrier sheet. That's the side that goes against the mat. So we'll put this carrier side down. So that's the proper terminology I like to use, is put the carrier side against the mat. So we'll put this in the machine and cut it and weed it. So here our design is kind of hard to see on the mat, but it is cut out. So I'm just going to take a blade and cut out this section, then peel it off and weed it. As you can see, it weeds very cleanly and easily. I can already tell just by pulling it off, and you can feel, you can see that there's no gloss to it or anything. It's a super soft material. That's quite impressive, and I think we're going to like how this feels once it's applied to the shirt. All right, we're in South Florida, so we have our garment, and there's a lot of humidity here, so we're going to do a quick press just to get some moisture out of the shirt. Don't normally have to do this, but in this area, you know, the humidity is so high here. Fear that if I don't, then you could run into problems. But just a quick few seconds with the heat press to get the moisture out of the shirt. Then we'll position the heat transfer vinyl on the shirt. Again, 320 to 330 Fahrenheit, 15 seconds, medium pressure with a warm peel. So there you have a simple ThermoFlex cut and press. This is amazingly soft. That is quite impressive. It is thin, very flexible. When I run my fingers over it, can't even really feel it on the shirt for the most part. The matte finish, you know, doesn't give that glare. Doesn't feel like a piece of plastic on the top of the shirt like a lot of other heat transfer vinyl does. So the ThermoFlex Plus, our mainline heat transfer vinyl solution product. So pick up some today, check it out. We have about 35 colors of ThermoFlex Plus on the site right now. That's going to be doubling over the next few weeks as we get in more inventory and continue to add the rest of the line. And then we're going to be launching some other specialty materials and ThermoFlex and polytape products very soon. So keep your eye out for that.